Season 3 Week 2 highlights, and after an exciting opening week we return with more matches today. In this video we will be showing you highlights of the game between Parmesan Belgrade and Flaberdeen. Attention now to the team lineups. Parmesan Belgrade are looking a little bit shorter this week with a minimal amount of players, with Commissioner Chopper having to step in once again to make up the numbers for them. Richie will have support from Adam, Paul, Penny and Paul this week, in hopes to try and get extra point on the table to move them up. Turning attention to the Flaberdeen lineup, Flaberdeen have a 6-man team, but their 6th player is made up of a loanee from Scandinavia in Barry C, Paul T, their captain, missing this week. Flaberdeen will have a lot of work to do to ensure that they can try and get as much points as possible whilst fielding a minimum team this week. Finally, turning attention towards the league table before we kick off, OB City sitting at the top of the league with full 9 points for week 1, Scandinavia, Flaberdeen and Parmesan Belgrade all separated by goal difference only, all sitting with 3 points. Highlights now of Flaberdeen versus Parmesan Belgrade, and due to a slight video capturing issue there is a frame rate problem for the first goal, so apologies for that, but the footage will improve later on. Parmesan are playing in white, kicking from left to right. Flaberdeen in blue, shooting from right to left. The weather was horrendous this week, folks, as you can see from the footage. However, big credit to all the players for turning out with a great attendance across the teams despite the weather conditions. Adam now for Parmesan Belgrade, laying it off to Paul, and Richie stops that ball from going into the Flaberdeen box to give Parmesan a chance to get another attack going here. Richie playing it back to Paul. We've got 2 Pauls on the pitch this week, so apologies for any confusion in commentary. We'll try our best to make it as clear as possible between the players. Flaberdeen now have the ball in their half, and the goalkeeper, John, looks to roll it out just now to James. James playing it across as the referee walks in front of the camera. It's Luke now with the ball. Luke playing it to Alan. Alan now trying to get forward with the ball there, but he can't. He's been pressured by Paul. Cal picks it up to Alan. Alan to Luke, who incorrectly identified as James earlier there. Apologies. Luke playing it back to Cal. Cal now looking for the long ball up to Luke. Can I get a touch on it? No, it goes into the Parmesan Belgrade keeper's box, and Chopper in goal, so Parmesan Belgrade picks it up. Richie now coming out, takes a long shot, and it is being deflected there and up and over. Ball from Cal picked up there, played back to the goalkeeper. John now looking to get Flaberdeen on the goal. Long ball forward, but Adam gets a good touch on the ball there and hits it just wide there from Cal. Richie now on the rebound, coming forward, plays to Paul. Paul in front of goal. Oh, it's the opening goal from Parmesan, and what a wonderful bit of play from Parmesan there. Richie coming forward, finds Paul G. Paul then has other options in front of goal and shoots it past John. And as the miracles are happening, the camera quality has improved, ladies and gentlemen, so hopefully you now can see a better difference in the game with the footage. 1-0 to Parmesan Belgrade as John for Flaberdeen comes forward. Oh, it looked like that might have been a free kick there, but the referee has played on. John's still battling, he's up on his feet, and the referee, as he wanders down the pitch, allows play to continue. Cal, the important touch, take away from Paul G, but Paul G is still battling there for Parmesan. Richie picks up that ball and finds Adam there. Adam playing it across to Paul S, trying to find Paul G. Paul G's won it again, takes a shot. Great save there from Luke. In goals for Flaberdeen there, keeping the score at 1-0 to Parmesan Belgrade. Richie with opportunity, finds Paul S. Paul S trying to get the ball into control, finds Richie. Richie tucks it in, well, he takes a shot. No, he tries to play it back into the middle and no one picked it up, and Flaberdeen are coming away with the ball now. James getting it from Barry, who's on loan from Scandinavia for this week only. Barry to James. James, what options has he got? Not much going on here. He's stuck in the corner with it, but finds Barry. Great bit of play there to find John in the middle of the pitch. John to Barry. Lovely play here. Can Barry get it in for a shot? Plays it across, and Chopper gets a hand on it for Parmesan. Great play there from Flaberdeen, but unfortunately came to nothing. Paul G now with the ball to Paul S. Paul S with the shot, and Luke once again with the save. Paul S with his head in his hands, but shouts to keep on playing from Parmesan as they are breaking forward here. Barry C picking up the ball from the Flaberdeen goalkeeper. He has support in John there. Can he find them? Will he use them? Yes, he looks for John. John gets the ball now. Closed in by Richie, and the block there from Paul S. Barry with the shot, and it just goes wide there, and eventually the ball is played back to the Parmesan goalkeeper for Parmesan Belgrade to restart again. Chopper looking for options, rolls it out to Richie, who's next to the cameraman here. Richie then plays it back to Paul S. Ball through to Richie, and Richie just can't get on the end of that, unfortunately. Fantastic build-up play there from Parmesan, but it came to nothing as well. John with the shot, powerful shot there, and the deflection takes the ball away into the other pitch. Flaberdeen now with the ball in their half. They've had some good build-up play, but can they take advantage and find a goal here and get a reply in for Parmesan? Alan playing it back to Cal. Cal now looking for option as Penny comes forward, closing down. Barry's picked it up, sees it on a John, plays it across to John now. Richie applying some pressure, plays it back to Alan. Alan now trying to find a teammate, finds Cal, and that shot just not got enough power on it, and the referee there trying to get out the way of the ball. John cutting in with a shot, and it's just high there from John. If that was on target, that could have been a goal. And a little sneaky shot there from Alan, looking to try and get across goal, but Chopper was alert and got the foot in, even though he did fall on his backside. Penny using the board to find Richie. Richie to find Paul S in the middle. Paul S with a shot. Good block there from Barry, and Flaberdeen are away now with Cal. Cal coming forward. Pass Adam. He's into the corner, tries to play across, and Richie gets a touch on that. And the ball is out into the field now, and Flaberdeen have picked it up. But play seemed to stop there for a little bit. I don't think there was much cries for anything there. But Flaberdeen now come again. Baz to John. John now beaten by Richie, but John picks it up for the team in their half. He is now looking for options. Plays it through the middle to Cal. Cal trying to get the turn on Adam. Adam has let him go. Cal with a shot. Good save there from Chopper. Chopper now restarting the attack for Parmesan Belgrade. Penny pointing where he wants someone to go. Richie does go in that direction and gets the ball. He's got John for pressure here. Ball into the middle. And then Paul S with the shot, and it's a goal! Yes, the ball got stuck there under Cal's foot after Richie played the ball across the pitch, and then Paul S took advantage of it, takes the shot. It does hit off Luke's foot, unfortunately, but it's a goal to Parmesan Belgrade, and that is 2-0 to them in this game. Flaberdeen controlling the ball at the back in their defence. They need to come forward and get some more chances on goals if they've got any hope of trying to equalise or win this game. And a shot like that just goes straight into the Parmesan box, and Chopper and goals for Parmesan will welcome that. Chopper with a little cheeky ball past John there. John was closing down, trying to limit the options that Chopper had. He did manage to get it past him there, and now Flaberdeen can pick up as that ball went just straight through to their defence with no Parmesan Belgrade player ready to pick up. James now has the ball into the Parmesan defence, looking to break through, and just couldn't time the run from John there correct, and it's gone all the way through back to their goalkeeper. Luke now kicking it out, finding Alan in the Parmesan defence. Nobody there to support Alan, and Chopper picks that up straight away. Richie now trying to play it back to Paul, and does so. Paul looking to find Penny, and does so again. Penny up the boards towards Richie. Richie now collecting in the Flaberdeen half, and the ball comes straight all the way back to the keeper as Parmesan look to reset. Chopper now looking for option and plays it short to Paul, who's came back. Plays it through to Adam. Patient play here from Parmesan, looking to build up and then looking to strike at the end of this potentially. And Paul has lost the ball there to John. John coming through to Alan. Alan can't quite get the shot clear as Penny came back and had a vital interception. Richie now with a shot on target, and it's just gone wide there. Adam collecting the ball. Alan applying some pressure. Paul trying to play it through to Richie, but not quite. And Cal will see the ball back to Flaberdeen's goalkeeper. It has been a very tentative game from both of these teams, but when required, Parmesan have been the more clinical with their shots as Adam plays the ball down to Penny. Penny replies back to Adam with it, but it's then collected by Flaberdeen, but straight through to Chopper. You have to say, this is where Flaberdeen have had their problems, is trying to make that killer ball into the box for a player to get on the end for a shot on goal. Penny playing it up to Adam. Adam to Paul now. Back to Adam almost, but Cal comes across and intercepts the ball and makes sure it goes back to the goalkeeper as Flaberdeen come once again. It's a little bit end to end. Again, a little bit nervy, a little bit of just kind of being conservative with the ball here, you'd have to say. They're not wanting to waste much, but as Adam there tries a little bit of trickery, Alan's on it. Alan tried to play it across, and again you would have thought Alan should have just gone for the shot there, should have been a little bit more ruthless, but he's looking to find a teammate. James now with a shot, and Chopper with the save of the feet. It goes straight up in the air, and he catches it in his hands perfectly. John now with the ball, trying to get past Paul. Does so and finds Alan. Alan to find John, but not quite there. And Cal will collect. Will there be anything at the end of this attacking phase for Flaberdeen? James trying to find John, but Paul intercepts. Cal battling with Paul. Penny's lost it to Cal. Cal to find Alan. Alan to John. Great play here from Flaberdeen. Some one-touch stuff, and John can't get the shot away. Whilst Flaberdeen have had some great build-up play. Parmesan have been solid in defence, limiting the options for Flaberdeen. And it still remains 2-0 with the longest of time that I can remember between the goals here. And it's a wonder that the teams are still going as they are without actually having any more goals. Flaberdeen now have the ball with their goalkeeper. Look out to Cal. Cal now looking for options there. Finds James, but James has been hounded by Paul, and the ball straight at Chopper there. And Richie will easily just play that back to the goalkeeper, and they will start again as the rain continues to lash down here. And once again, credit to all the members that came along this evening, for the weather just turned horrible for the whole time after being okay for most of the day. Richie tries to get that ball back from Penny, but Cal, one on one with the keeper. Cal through. Oh, what a save there. And you would have thought Cal would be slotting that in the back of the net for Flaberdeen, and that just sums up them for this game. Unlucky with some great build-up play, but just cannot finish. Alan has the ball now in the middle of the pitch and is needing to find a player here to play it to. He finds it to John. It's got stuck in his feet, but John finds James. James looking for Alan. Alan, Flaberdeen need to get the shot away, and James does, and Chopper there with the foot to stop. You wonder if Chopper had not been playing a good game in goals for Parmesan, could Flaberdeen be on equal pegging now? Richie trying to get past John, but John does collect that ball and make sure that it goes back to the Flaberdeen goalkeeper that's in there just now. James trying to play it across pitch, but doesn't quite get there and returns back to him now, trying to play it through, a killer ball through to John, but it's been snuffed at again from Parmesan, who defensively have been great. Once or twice they've had opportunities to give to Flaberdeen for them to come through one-on-one with the keeper, and Chopper has been there for them, but on the whole, Parmesan's defensive work in this game has been top notch, and they will be proud of that. John now has the ball, trying to make some space, but has to play back to Alan in the Flaberdeen defence. Alan now looking for options. Parmesan here just snuffing out any room for Flaberdeen. And now John has the shot, and it's blocked once again. Anytime John gets a bit of space to hit a shot, there is a Parmesan player there blocking it. Alan tries to collect that ball as it goes across the box, manages to get it, but he's moved away from the box now and needing to do a new build-up phase of play. John now trying to look for a player, does find James. James now, not much options. All of Parmesan are back, and they are all covering the spaces and giving Flaberdeen no chance to breathe. Penny up against John.
Yes,
Penny
Penny
wins that ball. Penny coming forward for
John.
Parmesan. Paul's open on the other side. Paul wins the ball, and it's in the back of the net. An absolute clinical counter-attack there. Full credit to Penny for winning that ball off of John originally, and then seeing Paul across the goal, playing it square. Paul with a little bit of stretch, but he managed to stick it in the back of the net, and it's 3-0 to Parmesan Belgrade. Flaberdeen will be kicking themselves at the fact that they're now 3 goals down as Parmesan come again with Richie. Oh, and it's a 4th! And with mere moments of the game left to play, the game is done and dusted with Parmesan. They will be delighted with 4 goals, and as things stand right now, a clean sheet at the back. They will be ecstatic. A few minutes left here for Flaberdeen to try and get one. Can Parmesan hold off? It looks like they're going to, and it looks like it's going to be a 4-0 win here for Parmesan Belgrade. Confirming the results of the match, Parmesan Belgrade 4, Flaberdeen 0, which means in the opening game of this week for Parmesan, they'll take all 3 points. Turn attention now to the league table after all games are played. OB City still sit top, but only with a 1-point lead. Scandinavia's fantastic results from week 2 puts them on 12 points. Parmesan have 7, and Flaberdeen at the bottom of the table with 3 points. Fat Fives are looking for new players. If you're in the northeast of Scotland and want to take part, please register on our website at fat5.football and you can sign up as a player to join the league. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notifications about when new highlight videos are published.